back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making some cold sesame spicy noodles, and I'm going to be topping that with some vegetables and some stir-fried pork. I have some noodles that I'm going to cook up and then rinse it under cold water. And then the sauce that I'm going to be making, I thought I would be able to find Chinese style sesame paste, but unfortunately the people at the Korean market haven't even heard of that before. So I found a sesame sauce instead. I did taste it, and I'm actually going to fortify it with a little bit of tahini, some toasted sesame oil, and sesame seeds. And because I do want this spicy, I'm going to use some chili garlic sauce. And I'm going to also be using a little bit of ginger and garlic. I have some pork this is from the pork loin, and this is marinating in some soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, brown sugar, black pepper, and a little bit of cornstarch. So I'm just making a small portion, but you can make this for a group of people if you'd like. Just double or triple or so on and so forth with the recipe. And then as a garnish, I'm going to be using some cilantro, cucumber, and pepper. Now, the nice thing with this pre-bottled sauce, it does save me several steps because it does contain already soy sauce and vinegar and some other ingredients. But, you know, it is a little bit thin, and I want a bit of a thicker sauce. So I am going to use some tahini, and I'm not going to use that much, but I'm going to say no more than a tablespoon. This is going to be up to your taste, so that will be that. And the reason I'm making this, basically, you know, when you start having the ingredients on hand, it's just easier to do this whenever you want. And then sesame seeds, again, as much as you want. If you find that you don't use sesame seeds that often, store it in the freezer, because if you leave it out just on a shelf, it has a tendency to go rancid quicker. And then for the chili sauce, I'm going to do about a teaspoon, maybe that was a little bit more. A drizzle of sesame oil. And then this time I'm going to use my microplane. This one's kind of big, but to use on my garlic and my ginger. Just kind of be careful, don't get your finger or your nail. Okay, so this is kind of the easy part because you could do this ahead of time. So I went ahead and drained my noodles, rinsed them under cold water, and then I tossed it with the sauce. So now this is ready and kind of waiting for me. I want to kind of finish with my garnishes so that that's ready as well. And then I will cook the pork because that's not going to take that long. So my vegetables, really simple. I'm just going to slice it into pieces. So for my cucumber, I did rinse the skin because I do want to use it. And I went ahead and sliced off one end so I have a flat base for myself. And then I'm going to slice it as thinly as possible. And then I'm going to slice it again. So they kind of make little sticks. And then with my pan on high heat, I'm going to go ahead and cook my pork. And then I'll go ahead and plate everything. Okay, so I've gone ahead and arranged my vegetables as well as put my pork on the plate, and then I'm just going to, I'm gonna sprinkle it with a little bit more sesame seeds, because why not? And then with my cilantro, I'm just gonna top it. And there we go. So if you start accumulating different Asian ingredients and you have that in your pantry, putting something like this together can happen very quickly. And it is really quick to make. Leftovers are fine because it's cold noodles to begin with. I ended up putting 2 teaspoons of the chili garlic paste in the sauce, but you know, you can change the ingredients to your taste. If you feel like it needs more of something or less of something, go ahead and adjust per your preference. If you didn't want to use pork, you can use chicken, you could use shrimp, you could use tofu even, but didn't want to do that today. And even for the noodles, if you don't have any type of Asian style noodle or soba noodle, ramen noodle, you can use linguine. Again, it's all about different textures. So you have cold spicy noodles, and then the pork is a little bit sweet, and then you have the raw vegetables. So all those little things hit your mouth in different areas, and it's meant to be like a good eating experience. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I will have a detailed description down below, so please be sure to check that out. Please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.